And we back again. This is another episode of Frankly Football. If you're looking, you might notice something's a little different. We decided to do things this way. Every week of the season, we're gonna do our best to bring in a fan from the opposing team, somebody who's really earnest in their beliefs and their convictions, and give them the opportunity to tell us why they think their team, in this case the Los Angeles Rams, is gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys. So, I got my main man Twan with me. Go ahead, introduce yourself, my brother.
Good skin, good water, good people. It's your boy Twan. Some people call me Blessloves. How y'all doing tonight? I know I got invited by some Cowboys. It don't feel right, and I know I ain't got my background and everything, but it's all
man,
good.
just come on in and enjoy, baby. Come on in and enjoy. You ain't gotta feel out of place.
Party.
We make room for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we are accepting fan applications, but don't.
You blessed. We just about to bless you with this whooping on Sunday night, but give us a little bit more insight. I think it's a great way to start off, kind of get the full meal of the NFL off. You started off last night with the Chiefs and the Texans, and then you got, the build up for Sunday with all the different, pieces. But the dessert is open up SoFi, with the Cowboys on national TV against a team, man, that historically with the Los Angeles Rams has played Dallas pretty much nip and tuck. I mean, between the two of them, the times they played is like an 18-17 type split with the Cowboys leading. But more importantly, man, the last couple times in the playoffs, I'm going to age myself. I can remember the Rams giving it to the Cowboys. I'm going to age myself so bad. Here go one that I know neither one of y'all probably remember. I remember when Vince Ferragamo and the Los Angeles Rams beat the Cowboys 28-0 to go to Super Bowl 14, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Right over my head.
Yeah,
that's
right
go,
over my
right?
head.
But I cried like a baby that night, and I felt the same way 2 years ago when the Dominican Sue moved Joe Looney like a small child, and the Rams beat us in the playoffs again. So when it's come to the playoffs, the Rams have had three games that are memorable to, Rams fans. Win the NFC Championship game, beating the Cowboys. Eric Dickerson going for like 280 on us and beating us. And then the last time we played in the playoffs. So Rams usually come to play when they see that, that beautiful star and all that silver and blue and white.
Yeah, man.
That's right,
and
man.
My whole family is Cowboy fans, man. So I always warn them about the playoffs because I'm just like, look, regular season, y'all can have it. Playoffs, talk to me.
I can dig that. I can dig it. Yeah, well, I mean,
Definitely.
4 of the last 5, we've won. In the regular season, you got that one back in 2017. Got that one in the building, which to this date, I think Brian Switzer fumbles that ball down there. That's the only reason y'all even in that game. And but that's the past. But going into 2020, tell me, Bless, why do you what are you so excited about your Rams going into this season? What are you excited about at all about them that you're looking forward to?
I think we're doing a very light rebuild because I don't think you can re-sign Jared Goff a season before, and you get Jalen Ramsey, and you re-sign him a couple of days ago. I don't think that you're doing a full rebuild, but I think that you already are in the process when you let Gurley and Cooks go this offseason.
Okay.
I'm excited. The main thing I'm really excited about for my team, we're finally going to that multiple backfield. A lot of people that were sad that we let Gurley go. And honestly, I think he's going to do great down in Atlanta. I don't think that we should have let him go like we did. But now we're going to go to that Patriot-style offense that Sean McVay always wanted and get those multiple backs and really get Jared Goff going so we can really – I don't think he's going to be Tom Brady, but we know that's what Sean McVay wants.
Well, okay.
Hey, man,
okay.
I'm going to be the first one to tell you, man. Jared Goff lame for real, man. I don't think he's that good. We've seen Goff collapse, in games at times. If teams discover, what their stilo is, and teams are able to crack McVay's code, we've seen that that isn't able to mask all of golf's weaknesses, and it'll end up having a game like we had in 2019, where the Cowboys last saw y'all in one.
I mean, this is my thing. This is why I say that 3 backfield is going to be very important. When everybody played LA the last 3 to 4 years, they knew if they could take Gurley out the game, then we ain't got to worry about Jared Goff at all. And that has been consistently one of the reasons why we've lost games, because we either didn't use Gurley enough, or the team came prepared to take on Gurley, so we couldn't get the run game going. So now that we're going into a new identity, it sucks that the Cowboys got to be that first team to really see it, and it can really be a coin flip. It really can be really great, or we really can see that, okay, Jared, you're not the guy. I'm going to be very hard on Jared Goff this season.
I mean, and I can feel you on that. I definitely feel you. But I think going and saying if he's the guy, you've already made a decision he's the guy because you paid him.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You've already given him the long money. So you're really right now, because you signed him 2 years ago, you're just getting into that first year of that extension. So seeing if he's the guy is one thing. But I also think, if anything, any offense has to be balanced. You got to have to be able to run the football and be able to get the ball out quickly and different things of that nature. So I think with Akers, with Henderson, and guys that, and you got Malcolm Brown as well on your roster, you'll be able to get the ball out. The question is, are you going to be able to protect him? I think the biggest thing that you need right now with, Andrew Whitworth being a stalwart, but he's 38 years old. Now,
That's true.
For the rest of that, hey, man, 38 feels different just with us getting up out of bed. I mean, none of y'all have hit that yet, but 38 feels different. Like Jay-Z said, 38 flow got a 38 feel, it's got a 38 type of feel to it.
Flow so special, got a 38 feel.
Yeah, it's different when you make it 30. He ain't making 38 million, but he making a lot of money. But when a grown man laying hands on you 50, 60, 70 times a game, that's a different way. So I think Whitworth's gonna be fine. I think your problem is really your right tackle. Your right tackle is he's a turnstile. Yeah. He's a turnstile. And that's gonna be one of your issues dealing with your offense. But outside of that, man, I don't think Goff. I'll put it this way: Goff is a good quarterback. I'll put this talent-wise, Goff is a very talented quarterback. But the best quarterback in this whole draft class plays in Dallas, because we play, as Herm says, we play to win the game, and that's what we do. We go to win the game, and that's got more wins than any other quarterback in that draft class as the date right now.
That's right. And the one thing that I think is really indicative and shows all of this, the Rams had 8 linemen start games last year, and all 8 of them still made the team. So I'm not sure if that shows something about the bodies that they had in camp, or if the coaching staff wasn't able to evaluate talent and get replacements for any of those guys. Because outside of their starters. Oh, go ahead. Come on, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you good. I don't want to stop you. You good. I'm so glad y'all brought up our offensive line.
Yeah, because man, it flows like water, man. That's the one thing that I saw when I watched film games last year, including the Dallas game. That, especially the right tackle spot, that spot flows like water, man. And if it comes down to, I can't pronounce his name. It starts with an H, but
Haverstein.
Yeah.
Rob Haverstein, a.k.a. Turnstile.
But if it comes down to him blocking DeMarcus Lawrence or Everson Griffin, man, you talk about a race to the quarterback.
And this is, I'm so glad y'all brought this up, because Haverstein he's on the block. He's going to have to show improve, because I don't know if anybody else watched the rest of our games towards the end of the season, but when we put the young guy Bobby Evans Jr. in, that's when we really started to come along last season, because we had everything else going pretty well as far as on defense. If the defense wasn't playing well, it's because the offense put them in a bad spot.
Okay.
So now that we got that young guy, Bobby Evans Jr., I know that's why we brought him back. The other guy we had traded from the Browns, we brought him back because, I mean, he had potential. He showed that he could play the center and he could play guard. So that's why I liked him. I'm just like, okay, cool, you can keep him. So then with Havenstein, it's just like we're already paying you too much. We're paying you too much already. We can trade you, free up more cap space, and then we can make another run next year. Like, I don't think this is a Super Bowl run. This is a more like, hey, if we win 10 games and make the playoffs this year, we can be dangerous next year.
I mean, but, McVay's never lost more than – McVay's never had his worst season is 9 games as a head coach.
That's true.
His worst
That's
season
true, and he's never lost the opening game.
Never lost the opening game.
It's worth knowing that.
Till Sunday. But, it's first time for everything. But anyway.
Come on now. Times change.
Times change, but I think the issues that are surrounded is, I think with the young tackle you were talking about, I think because of COVID, because of it being so short, I think you want to put Haverstein in there, but I think before the end of the year's out, you're absolutely right. They're probably going to make the shift in the transition. So that's definitely going to be the issue with them.
Absolutely.
Go with that.
Because of Zoom constraints, we're gonna make this a multi-part episode. We're gonna restart this, don't pop it in right back. But that makes for more content for viewers like you. We'll be right back for part 2 of the Cowboys versus Rams discussion right here at Franklin Football. Peace.